Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with Hex Asians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and Middle Class Working Man.
Hex Asians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Emotional damage! Give me sushi!
Namaste Hexicans, Namaste Hexasians, how's everyone doing? Yes, I've got some exciting bullish news for you, but please hold on. We have about 1 hour of live stream. We will distribute the news equally so that as we have more people join, we get more excitement. Always great to see Sandy B, the dude in chat. Nice to see you. And while you are in chat, please let me know what you guys are drinking. I'm drinking some. Can I see this? Oops. Smart C, which is the C stands for cunning. Amazing. Vitamin C is good for your health and immunity. But yes, let me go back to. Oops, what the hell is this? Sorry, a wrong window popped up. But yeah, what was I going? Sandy is drinking his usual black coffee. Let me present the rest of the news is aside. Let me show you the more important thing or the most important thing for Hex, which is the Hex price chart, which I always share. Let me see. So, and I have a kind of a sad news. The previous website that I was using, uniswap.dex .vision, has stopped showing the chart accurately. So I think there is some kind of backend issue. There was a what you call a Oracle issue with CoinGecko. It may have precipitated across the board, but so I have to use Dex Screener, which is kind of nice, but I don't like all the advertisement that is placed here. So let me just try and turn this into full screen. But if you look, yes, when you concentrate on the chart, you can see the hex price hanging in the Bollinger Bands. Again, it tested the midline once. I assume it may dip a little bit and go again. The MACD is still bullish. There might be a fake out, or it looks like a fake out. We can never be sure. So hope we see a better moving price action. But by the way, guys, I hope you guys remember I told you there will be a post for Valentine's Day crash. There was. It is not as visible on this chart. If I maybe turn it into candles, see, prior to Valentine's Day, people sell so that they can buy gifts for their people. So again, I predicted it very accurately. So good to you know. The plus there is other thing that oh, we have our long lost Hex Asian joining us in chat. Frank, nice to see you. He's drinking some German beer. I, German beer in Korea, I assume, but it's great. And there is chat going on between Sandy and Frank. Always good to hear. Yes, everybody. I think, yeah, Frank is roaming around the world. Hopefully, I will be able to do that too this year. Uh, I have great plans. I am like I still always think about going on a pulse chain or hex tour uh, across Asia. But the thing is, actually, I am not that much of a people's person. I can do these live streams once in a while. I can maybe hang out at a party, but overall, I'm not that much. I prefer being cooped up in my internest. That's a new word I learned. Like internet plus nest, internest, where I'm on my computer connected to a Wi-Fi. Which, if you haven't seen, like, yeah, there is improved connectivity in the past few weeks. So I touch wood or knock on wood that it doesn't drop again. So this has been so far bullish on hex price. Again, this is the main hex Ethereum US chart on Uniswap, which is the longest chart, and I consider it as the mother chart. And like all the other pools or prices track this chart. So this is what I track. The other good news. Wait, I will stop sharing this, and I want we have a new token launched, or rather, an airdrop given to the guys who joined the Maximus DAO pools. It's called Party. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Now it has launched. You see, I checked my wallet if it is eligible for it. Yeah, I did get a few tokens as airdrop. I and not worth thawing my cold wallets over the airdrop, but I may do it maybe a few days later when hopefully Ethereum fees go down, and there are I couple of things that we haven't really heard from at least I haven't read from the Ethereum Foundation blog itself regarding the next EIP, but they are working on the next EIP for dank sharding. I don't know whether it's going to happen in the next few months, but hopefully it will reduce the fees. But it's always the bandwidth problem will always remain. That is, well, when gas fees go down, there are more um, users, and they spam the blockchain again. The prices, like, so I don't really see an alternative to it, but there might be some relief. Now, I've said this multiple times that the Ethereum's um, solution to it is layer twos for reducing gas fees, but like, no. See, layer 2 is great for high speed, low value transactions, but when you are trying to secure a multi-billion-dollar protocol like Hex, we want layer 1. Yup, and oh, nice to see Miss Exquisite, long time. Which reminded me there is news from Japan, which I find kind of bullish. We will get to that. I hope I can open the website. And our crypto king has joined us. Boom! But yes, yes, the party token solves the ETH fee issue. Congrats, Dip Catcher and Gold Key. Yes, I and if you want to learn more about the party token protocol, I suggest you watch their live stream. Uh, but the thing is, it's a what you call it, it's a tragic. I, I wanted to use the term tragedy of the commons, but it's not exactly that. It's like more of who will build the cat kind of issue. Like, to launch your own pool, you need enough clout and enough hex in your pool with you to launch your own pool. Plus, there if there isn't, like, I think the bigger pays better bonus maxes out at 150 million hex. So if you really don't get that many people to, or that much hex pooled, then there isn't that big of an incentive to be joining in the pool. As far as I am concerned, I've already minted those Maximus DAO pools, so I'm okay with it. Yes, it does solve the Ethereum gas fee issue for Hex, but it's not yet an issue on Pulse chain. But there, you know, here's the deal. Like, um, people to now this is my quote personally, so TM on it. Like, people took 6 months to understand what T-shares are, and like, I think they will take another 6 months to understand how pooled T-shares or tradable T-shares work, which is kind of, still people are learning via the Hedron HSIs, the Maximus DAO tokens. What else is there? Uh, Plus, you. So maybe I should ideally be doing like concise videos explaining these things with diagrams, presentations. But I am a lazy bum. I don't want to be. That's the my first rule of passive investment. No work involved, so no expectation of work from me. Uh, but yeah, nice to, yeah, I was trying to bring something up yes, I hope this doesn't interfere with the live stream. But yeah, let's see if I can. This is news from the block. Now the block is the website, not from uh, the proverbial. I'm still Jenny from the block. Yeah, here we go. So this is the news from Japan, Ichiban. And, so Japan seeks to allow certain VCs venture. Well, I know the meaning is venture capitalist, but I like to call them vulture capitalist because so in I think it's a TLDR. Under Japanese rules, until now, VCs were not able to invest in origami. So I guess they are under Prime Minister Kishida. Kishi. I don't know how if I like. Wait a minute. If we had a crypto king on live, then he would have been able to pronounce it correctly. But they are trying to create a Web3 helpful environment, which is great. I hope, like, the thing is, from what I've heard, is there is a lot of capital sitting in Japan which wants to escape Japan, like we always talk about China. It's more like across the world. I would say everybody wants to invest in something outside their country as it's called mitigating sovereign risk. So then that is why there is VC money lying around that is going to enter crypto, and which also kind of reminds me that like the Bitcoin ETFs have been there has been a huge inflow into Bitcoin via the ETFs. As of now, it's around 0.5% of all Bitcoins. That is $5.2 billion. B. Um, so yes, money is flowing into crypto, which is which in itself is a sign of the bull market. So, like I said, we may have passed the hope phase and entered into the optimism stage for crypto. And along with the Bitcoin ETFs, there is more news coming from South Korea as well. I don't know about uh, yeah, same. Where is this? Let me. So, South Korea's ruling party considers allowing spot Bitcoin ETFs in election pledges report. Now, again, these are election pledges, so I don't trust them at all. Like, I think it's a universal kind of truth. Whatever is said during election pledges is never uh, done, but still, uh, at least they are talking about it, which, you know what that means. Like, yes, the kimchi premium is back on menu, boys. That is, I hope you guys are old enough to know what the kimchi premium was or is. um, so like a few years ago, or rather in 2013, or the, yeah, around 2013, there was crypto was kind of banned in South Korea, so it was not, people were not able to buy it uh, openly. So Bitcoin, which was the only crypto available then, uh, on exchanges, was trading at a special premium in Korea, and that is why it was called the kimchi premium. So we might see some kimchi premium on Bitcoin in the next couple of days. So, because, you know, how do you call it? Yeah, but if they do launch ETF, spot Bitcoin ETFs in South Korea, then I think it would be kind of a sell the news event. But before that, there is another sell the news event that is right around the corner, which is the Bitcoin halving, the halvening. I want to stop sharing this. I Oops, the opening the counter, or the countdown timer for Bitcoin halving is going to take. Uh, oh, nice to see Hex on air. Eyes. What? Please, please give me some context. What? My eyes. My eyes. Oh, yeah. Yes. So it means that he's looking and listening, which is a good thing to know. I know there are a few people who just listen to the show, and most of them, I feel like, they listen to it post after the recording or the recorded version, which I hope you guys they do listen to at 2x speed. I personally listen to it myself at 2x speed because I sound much better on 2x speed. Plus, there is something I wanted to point out. Like, again, uh, I am being a bit salty, which I try and be like, be less of, but I see people talking the same points that I discuss on this live stream, and their tweets and live stream getting much more views, which I'm okay with. But no, man, like, kind of like, give me some credit, man, at least. But yes, nice meet and greet. HOA, yes, there is meet and greet in the. So we talked about the Japan VC investing, the kimchi premium coming up, um, and yes, some news from yesterday, I guess, that is Celsius distributed about $2 billion dollars of crypto to its creditors, according to the court documents. So that again is a, I don't know if it is a good thing or a bad thing, because we don't know exactly what assets were distributed. If it was USDC or stable coins, that is great. That means, you know, the degens are going to degens, that is those who had their money kind of locked away by Celsius. After receiving that money back, they are again going to put it on some centralized exchange, which is going to flow into crypto, which is again bullish for crypto. But then we don't know if there are they have distributed some ETH or BTC. I don't know. Like, hopefully, like we have already seen that the ETFs have absorbed around 5.2 billion worth. So few more people selling would not really hurt the price in short term, but we don't know about the long term things. And yes, one more post from the blog, that is, this kind of boils my blood. That is the not because of this that the FTX creditors have filed a class action lawsuit against the bankruptcy lawyers who over ties to FTX to its collapse. That means the uh, the lawyers who were in charge of distributing the funds after to the FTX creditors were also involved with FTX. So again, it's a problem of who will watch the watchers, or who will gatekeep the gatekeepers. I forget what the idiom is. In my mother tongue, that is Marathi, it's a the idiom is like "कुंपणाने शेत खाल्लं," means like, which literally translates to the what you call the border, or the fence ate the farm. It's a weird thing to explain. Maybe I won't get that to it, but again, speaking of Marathi, like, today is a very important day for all Maharashtrians. It is the birth anniversary of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. If you don't know, at least you must have heard about the Bombay or Mumbai International Airport is called the Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport, air terminus to be exact. So it's a kind of a celebration, which is great. Maybe I will be. I don't have any photos or videos to show. Anything else? Yeah, I think I've covered a lot of topics. I wanted to go to the party hex pool party. I hope haven't collected. Now the website is a bit slow. I I don't like the fact that I have to connect. Let me bring that up. I don't like the fact that I have to connect my wallet to see whether my eligibility. They should have like given a check your enter address to check claim to see airdrop. Like again, bad UI UX, but there was this. I wanted. Oh, I didn't see Tintop joining us. Nice to see you, Tintop. Oh, where was I? Where was I? Yes, this is again my. Then you can stay. I like the animations. Again, they have. You can stake those airdrop tokens to get more airdrop tokens. I still haven't really looked into again, and they have a fixed like you can stake it for 15 days, 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, 9 months. This is weird. 120 days, 270 days, 1 year, then 2 years, and then yearly, which gives you more yield, which is I think in the party token. I don't know how it's going to be paid out. There is a snap. It's too complex for me. Plus, it becomes a hat on top of a hat. Uh, you can create a staking pool. All you have to do is upload a logo, select a name. I can say the so then you have to select a ticker. But that has to be done by first minting a name tag. Then you can have a mint phase length. I don't have to like brush up on this. So yeah, you can have a stake length always max out, and then I think the for the first mint phase and ongoing mint phase would be, I guess, either you can have such the how after the initial mint phase is over, how long, I guess, then you can have an organizer fee with an address, and I think they have already created of some pools, but hey, it's okay. Guess to load. I hate it. So I'm going to stop sharing this. I suggest you guys do your own research regarding it. Um, I am also search. What else do I wanted? There was something I wanted to talk about. Yes, of course. Yes, I forgot. There is. Uh, I I hope you guys are know the sticker guy from the. I still like to call him P Vitalik. Looks so he's organizing a StarCraft tournament. StarCraft is a I what StarCraft the video game is. Uh, so So here is a sticker and is for the Hex and Pulse chain community. So I hope he has enabled betting on those uh, teams. Like I guess, like and I like this idea. I I'm kind of a gamer myself, and I do uh, like, but I game mostly on mobile nowadays. It's even though I have a gaming laptop, I never kind of used it. I'm thinking of maybe StarCraft tournament. I'm not that good at it, or rather, I haven't played it prior to this, so I don't know. I won't be participating in the tournament, but hopefully he creates a gaming Twitch channel. It would gain more views, and I think it would be like a free advertising for Pulsion. No, so that also gave me an idea of maybe creating a tournament for the game I play, or rather, I love to play, which is Clash of Clans. Maybe so we can have Hex versus uh, other Clash, other coins, clans. That's a great idea. Me and let's see how it goes. I am running at the end of my wits. I am kind of so excited that I'm running out of words to say. But other than that, wait. Is there something other thing I wanted to talk about? Yes, there is. Oh, yes, I hope you guys saw the Open AI demo that was put out. Again, one giant leap for AI generated videos. So now you can use uh, uh, OpenAI. I think, not I think, they have created a new app called Sora. I don't think it's openly available right now, but it will be soon. And you can generate whole videos instead of just images, which we are used to on the current chat GPT or DALI generators. You can generate whole videos. Sadly, it takes a lot of computing power, so no, it is not helpful at an individual level. Or you can, like, you can't do it at your on your personal laptop. So it is going to be, you will have to use institutional hardware, or basically OpenAI AI's app or application to create those videos, which means sadly they are going to be censored. But again, it's also, I don't still understand what kind of hellscape is it is going to unleash when becomes openly available. You, I hope you guys remember, like few months ago, like people were losing their minds over AI generated images. The best one I remember was that of the Pope in a white designer coat. So we are going to see a lot of hellish creations being created. Hopefully they have, like, or rather I kind of know they already have a way of tracking AI generated images. So I hope we find a way to bypass that so that we can uh, create more videos of bobs and I don't know, for free. But the thing is, like, internet is already kind of filled with AI, real world images of nudes. So why generate more with AI? And there was like this outrage regarding uh, Taylor Swift's images being generated using AI. Uh, I think it was more of a publicity for both Taylor Swift as well as the AI generator, but I assume we are going to see a lot of bad things. And which also makes me think, like, how long have they already had this technology? How may, how much of content they have already posted online and has been circulating. So my advice to all, please, the first step to being disillusioned is to be aware that there are ways of being illusioned, or that the illusion exists. Hey, nice to see Ahmed join us. One of my favorite Hexicans. Why? Because he's the only, I guess, the regular listener to this show. So once again, thank you for joining me. It keeps me motivated. Uh, you know, speaking of motivation, I was re-listening to one of, I think, what is considered the most uh, kind of I would say, I used to like using the term Bible, but like it's a Bible of influencing people. But I am moving away from using that terminology. It's the most common handbook that is used, I think, by all marketing agencies as well as MBA business schools. How to influence people, how to win friends and influence people. Dale Carnegie, and which, and the first rule of it is don't complain, condone, or criticize. So I try to do that. So I'm not going to criticize. So I avoid criticizing the hex influencers who used to be calling themselves the maximalists, or maximalish, or pure blood hexicans, and they have started shilling NFTs and altcoins. But no, I had a kind of a, while listening to it, it kind of made me think that who, when you read it carefully, uh, like from a different perspective, I would. I wanted to use the term leftist perspective, just because Dale Carnegie, I would assume was one of the leading capitalists. But see, but that won't be a right term to use. But it has been become like a. I consider it to be not propaganda, but technique to subdue people into not criticizing their bosses. That is so, or the system in general. Like that is why it is taught in all business schools. Um, so yeah, that I want to go on a tangent regarding corporate culture, but you know what is happening. One thing I'm getting hyper excited, and as time passes, I am getting disoriented. Which is, but other, let me go back to reading chat. So maybe I will come back to my presence. Um, Ahmad Nabil says the technology has been there for a long time. It's just being hidden from us. Yes, definitely. Mm, you know, creating fake videos, etc., was already there. Like people already knew about it, um, and but I think it what the current technology does is be able to generate it at a, I would say, like a not a breakneck speed, but at the speed of reality. I would say, which of course, which also means that it's going to be great for creating again back video games, especially VR and AR video games. Uh, so that is something I'm looking forward to. But hey, I forgot to bring up that bookmark. I should have bookmarked that news. But a lot of people are re- getting refunds on their Apple Vision Pro headsets, mainly because they are inconvenient to use. They are causing headache as well as eye fatigue, and which, like, I think I said talked about it a few before it launched, even that we were eye fatigue is an issue with all VRs. And nice to see Marcus. Namaste. Uh, I hope this is the same Marcus from the Hex Guild, who is our beekeeper. Uh, it's always nice to see you. Um, so yes, so I was right about that, and which also points out that look, people are buying $3,000 VR headsets. The people are buying $100,000 Tesla trucks. We aren't technically in a recession, which is so. The recession is only for the poor people who are struggling to feed their families, I guess. Marcus, M- Marcos. Uh, so, yeah, what was I saying? Yes, there is a lot of money that was printed that is trying to find its way. slowly it some of it is definitely going to end up in crypto, and it's Marcus M is saying I'm NKT. uh, I so I assume he's saying I'm not the beekeeper. I am Mister. I'm not the beekeeper. I am Mister 5555. I'm sorry for this. So sorry for mislabeling you. But so many Marcuses out there. It's very difficult to keep up. Hex has become such a big community. Uh, which again, yeah, I wanted to bring this up like uh, yes, because we were talking about AI and open AI. I hope you guys know the where is this? Where is this? Let me present you. You know, Alameda Research Holding WorldCoin. Uh, so it was the WorldCoin was created by who's that? Sam Altman from OpenAI. They were distributed for so like they collected your iris scan iris as in I they for creating or the, verifying your identity, and you are given world coin, uh, and of course it plunged in value because like it was given to mostly African nations people, and now after dumping it is kind of pumping up. Now my assumption is that they are going to allow you buying OpenAI uh, generation tokens. If you don't know what those are, like if you are using Chat GPT or DALI for generating an image, you, if you want to boost your generate like the time taken to generate those images, uh, you use those tokens which are given to you on a regular basis. But uh, I think you will be able to buy those tokens with WorldCoin. This is my own assumption. Don't hold me to it. But yes, giving your iris scan for crypto is not secure at all. But they were distrib I think it was like $5 worth of crypto in African nations. Yes, those $5 are like a whole lot of money. Like, and I remember like when Hex was launched, there was an airdrop. Sorry for the background music, but uh, yeah, there was an airdrop around 7,000 or 8,000 tokens were distributed. Hex tokens were given depending on your participation, which were at the time around $2, and people were going crazy after it. But those now, I guess still if you held them so far, those $2 would be now worth around $75, which is great. So all that matters is at what price you bought and how long you held. So mm, that's the key takeaway of crypto in general. Just hodl, and like if you look at things in retrospect, even if you bought X at the top of the 2017 bull run, now you would be about 3x in 2x profit, or the price has 3x, man. Yeah. Sandy B Singh, Yahoo says sole founders for OpenAI is Microsoft, but majority owners list for angel investor is Nvidia and Vanguard, and Nvidia is pumping like crazy right now. Yes, and the reason for that is it's the sole proprietor generate making those s- chips for AI, and I think they are out competing the competition, which it already has very minimal competition. AMD is still focusing on graphic cards, I guess, with the so and they will take a lot of time to catch up and see again this the price of shares or a stock price kind of reflects the future prediction of profits. So hey, enjoy the pump while you can. um, so where was I talking about? Yeah, OpenAI again. It's how should I put it, like Vanguard. um, oh shit, I forgot what I wanted to say. Like, yeah, see, while the masses are kind of struggling with huge swath of layoffs in the IT industry, some of them it being due to AI, because yes, it has made writing code, a lot of copywriting, like easier to be done. Um, so there are layoffs in the IT industry, but when that happens, pe- the investors know that they are going to be printing more cash, or at least trying they will try and reduce the what is called reduce the interest rate to try to push the economy or reduce the unemployment, which is in addition to what they are already printed and will continue to print for the ongoing wars. Uh, so all that money, it's not going to go to the people who are in need. It will go to these hedge funds and banks. Banks don't want to lend to small investors or to general public, because they they fear they won't get their money back, and they give that money to corporations like Nvidia, who buy back their own shares either directly or through other means to pump their own price. It's a the whole system is rigged, man. The whole system. That is why we need a crypto for more transparency. But right now, like even crypto has been corrupted, and it's just a bunch of this decentralized movement has been co-opted, and they are trying to get it centralized. That's why I will I still stand with Hex, which and Pulse Chain, which to me, not because just because I am a early investor in both of them, but I still trust Richard Hart and the entire Hex community that it is decentralized enough. And even though we get bad actors from time to time, we still the amount of good people in Hex are still outnumber the few that are uh, in. Yes, and this is why I like to do these live streams. Kind of, I occasionally put out a bang what you call bangers or one liners, uh, which I am trying to collect slowly to have my own movie coming out maybe 2024, not 2020, 19th July 2024, which is I think the fourth anniversary of the Pulse Chain sacrifice. No, it would be the third anniversary, right? Maybe. Let's see. If not, maybe next year, 2025. But I'm working on things. I don't like to give away my don't like don't give away your next move. Keep them guessing. I have rambled on enough, and I had already kind of stealth shield the Hex Guild. Uh, if you haven't already, just search it on YouTube, and you'll find the channel. And if you are already a member of the guild, I would like to know your thoughts about starting the guild pool of like with the using the hex pool party protocol to mint the hex guild pool. Let's see. I hope that ticker symbol hasn't already been what called sniped. But yeah, and we have reached the end of the 1 hour mark. If and I'm going to ask, do you have any questions, or otherwise you can live in silence for the next time we meet. Hopefully, I'll be awake for the Hex Guild stream, which I kind of doubt because the weather is just too good right now. I get excellent sleep. Uh, but anyways, that's about it for me about of me rambling on. See you guys. If not on the Hex Guild channel, I will see you guys this week, next week on this channel, same time. So till then, why- remember to buy your Hex,
Stake it and go.
and with that, I will take your leave.